Hey, what's going on, guys? We're here with another Solix Cloud video. I hope my mic is working. I hope everything is operating correctly because I didn't check any of my settings. I'm not at Gamescom. I'm on a secret content creator client that apparently lasts for 4 days over the course of Gamescom. I have to go look at the Gamescom schedule because I don't know what's happening with that. But yeah, we got some content. So I got some Cap gameplay for you, but I'm gonna go over his abilities real quick and kind of explain. We'll do Bucky in another video. Very excited to go over him. I just can't find any more games, and reason we get a game is Bucky. I don't want to give like a bad showcase of him, so we'll just go with Captain America for now. There is showcases already of these characters, but I want to kind of talk over what these characters do specifically, and then we'll kind of dive into what they're about. So basically, all of his abilities are pretty much just tank abilities. I don't know if you can see everything. Hold on, there we go. So all of his abilities are just tank abilities, obviously, generally, but he's not like insanely tanky, but he's fairly tanky. So what he does is he basically is a melee brawler. So he has this normal basic attack chain. But that's not just the only thing he has. Luckily, he has some range attacks. So he has a shield throw, and I'll read his abilities. They're going off of he has a sprint, so he can just sprint pretty much at any point, no cooldown. Oh yeah, you can just sprint forever. He has a shield throw that bounces, so obviously proximity based. It has a fairly decent range. It's not the farthest ever, but it goes fairly decently far. Not really anything you can do melee wise, or sorry, range wise. Like, you're not gonna be able to sit here and just spam this because it's on such a long cooldown. Same with your range attacks. Like, you have to play this character melee. So he has, it's just a shield throw. Apparently it gets powered up based on your shield meter. Someone told me that. I don't know, it doesn't really look like it's true, but you also have another shield. So the way he works, he has a mechanic where you hit twice, you get a shield meter, and then you get 2 range throws, which are pretty mid-ranged. They're not that far. So you hit twice, you back up, right? Range throw. So it goes pretty far. It actually does bounce if you're close enough, but it's not as good as your other bounce. So don't expect to like really get any value out of this unless people are multiple people are hitting you. Now you can do a lot of damage with Captain America, just do these 2 abilities alone. But he also, when he sprints, he's also able to jump really far, and you can spam this jump as long as you're sprinting. But you also can use a diving strike in the middle of that jump. So it's on a cooldown. So you can see at the bottom left there, it is on a pretty big cooldown. And then he also has his shield. This is his main tank ability, along with his dash, which also you can't take damage while dashing, and it does a slight amount of damage. But he's pretty much just a melee character. You want to stay melee, but you do have your range attacks for poking, and they do have a cooldown though, or like a duration. So like you can only throw it within 5 seconds. So you can hit things. Again, you can kind of poke, but with healers, you're not going to really be able to do any substantial range damage. It's really for 1 HP targets that are getting away from you. So you have a dash. You can't go up with it. You have a sprint that doesn't have a cooldown, and you can pretty much just jump forever. And then you have the dive attack, which is pretty fast and sporadic, and you can just keep doing the jump too, which is kind of nice. You're gonna die if you just keep doing this. You're pretty easy to hit, even though you're sprinting and just jumping. But like, yeah, it's just a lot of fun that he can just sprint. It's like Soldier, but like you have such a fun play style. He's definitely gonna be my main tank so far. He's my favorite. He's so cool. I know I said that about Thor. It changed. Captain America is just so smooth. He does suffer from the back penalty still thing, like where it doesn't exist. So it's kind of hard to confirm melee attacks on him, on everyone, because they're just sporadically moving left to right and backwards without any penalty while hitting you. Just to add that in the game, that is still one of my biggest complaints. There is now 3 considerable pure melees and 2 ability-based melees that have long-range engage. Maybe more than that. There might be like 6. Like Hulk, Magic, and Captain America all really are just pure melee, ideally. And for some reason, there's still no backpedal penalty for those 3 characters. They're always going to be lackluster. Even if they fix everything and make them crazy, the fact that you can't catch people consistently while you're trying to attack them in a ranged game predominantly is a crime. Just put a backpedal penalty on there. Like that's just how it should be. I think Captain America's design is great. I don't know if he's really tanky enough. Outside of some of like this really basically gives him 1100 HP, and you reflect projectiles. So if you guys didn't know, that is also another thing you do. I can show you real quick. You can reflect anything back, including Iron Man ult, which is something like any projectile basically. I tried to use it on Scarlet Witch. It didn't work. My shield didn't break, so I don't think I was close enough. But it didn't work on hers. But yeah, you can reflect these back. So you're gonna do some. I don't know if there's any headshot damage. It's kind of hard to aim. but it's really good if you're just in their face. It's kind of like you're not meant to be from afar, right? It's only when you're getting poked, you're backing up. The reflection will have more value when you're right here because they'll always just get hit, pretty much no matter where you are.
Double KO.
That's what you want to do. You want to play this character pure melee. You want to just jump in, dive, right? Throw your shield. You probably don't want to use your dash, but you can. It's going to be extra damage. I think really you want to hold your abilities until you need them. So like if I'm Captain America and I'm going to jump in, I'm going to jump in. If I'm fighting one person, I'm not going to cast any abilities unless it's Punisher shotgunning me. And I'll stand there, just shield and then auto attack, then maybe throw my ability to finish him off. But you kind of want to hold your abilities like Thor before you're just spamming them. Because if you just go in and do this, yeah, you get a kill, but if they get healed, you don't have any abilities now, and you just sit there and use your shield. When realistically, you can just do this and just get out and then just run, right? And so you kind of want to keep your abilities for that. You also have this for when people get close to you, you can do some big like ricochet damage on each target. So you want to make sure people are groups. It's kind of like Thor's Thor Force. Like you want to make sure everyone is near each other before you just randomly press this ability. It's going to add damage, but honestly, you probably just want to melee. And then you can use your diving attack at any point. You used to get in because you have a shield, and then you can also just run around. You're just a dive tank, but you're a really, really, really good dive tank. Definitely my favorite. Venom and Thor were great additions. I think they were great characters. I think Venom is perfect. I think outside of his basic attack needing a little bit of a buff in terms of reach, not like distance, but I mean like speed. Also, just make him a melee character. I don't really know why he's a ranged character. It makes no sense to me. But also, with Captain America, it just feels so fluid, kind of just getting in and then running out. The fact that you have a sprint just feels so good. It feels so freaking good. You can hold your shield while running, so you can literally just do this, and you can use your ability. So your shield dash, right? You kind of use your abilities and then go back to your shield. It's a little clunky when you just like put it down because there is a slight cooldown. It doesn't say it, but it's like 1.5 seconds. You can't just like keep spamming it up and up. You don't show it, but like you're not holding it up. I'm not reflecting anything, so you have to hold it too. Like you can't just like press it. You can for like a second, but like it gets glitches out. So like I said, you can just run, hold your shield up, use this, and just keep on going, dude. It's so cool. It goes down for like a second, and then you have your ultimate, which I did not show. It just basically makes you move faster and gives you bonus shields, which is pretty cool. You just move a lot faster. I think you attack faster. I don't know. It feels like I'm attacking faster, but maybe not. But yeah, you just run faster. So you literally are just speed. Feels really, really good. This is for your whole team too, so you just give it to everybody. Well, I don't know if I can show it here. Let's see if I can put it on these bots over here.
Enemy ahead. Prepare. Surrender now.
I don't say anything. So they get shielded, it says. I'm pretty sure. But it's super bonus health. Yeah, bonus health and movement speed. So that goes to everyone. So it's health. It's not shields. I don't think any character really gets bonus shields. I think it's always over health. So I don't think it's healable or anything, but super nice. Super nice. So that's pretty much his only way of getting extra HP outside of his shield. So his 2 tank abilities are his ult and then his right click. Everything else is for... Oh, and then he has his E, which also makes him not take any damage for a second. So, and then he has insane mobility. But this character, you know, I always complain about tanks. I think this character could definitely benefit from having a little bit of shield health that recharges. I think that, again, every tank needs a little bit of a touch up in that regard outside of Venom. And maybe Hulk just needs more raw HP. But every other character pretty much should have like armor, shield, right? Maybe shield, over health, more health or whatever. I think he's a tree, probably more health. Armor or shield, right? Armor or shield, whatever you think is more beneficial. And just basically give the character a little bit more mitigation starting off. Just copy Overwatch mechanics. The beginning of most tanks' HP pool is a different kind of HP. It's either armor or shield. And it's determined by whatever character, specific character you are. If you have a shielding mechanic, like Zarya, you usually are just shield based, or you have armor, or you have or just a lot of HP. I think easily adding that to Captain America would make him perfect. Outside of that, I think he's great. I think he's phenomenal. He can't deal with flying characters. They're flying characters, but he's phenomenal. I love this character. He's easily one of my favorite tanks. So that's enough yapping for me. I'm actually going to just let some gameplay roll. I had a match. I was able to get in one as Captain America, and it was a great game. I'm going to play that for you here. It's about 5 minutes, so enjoy, and I can't wait for December 6th. I'll make some more follow-up videos involving Bucky and release dates and my thoughts about the game and everything else. So I'll see you guys then. Peace.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
lady isn't singing yet. Want some magic?
You have my full.
Take this!
Hit you more than I have to, my friends.
Thanks for the patching. There's the man, doing what he does best.
Long has Yggdrasil protected Asgard. Now we save the World Tree.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Our adversaries
Would-be battlefield medicine.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Walk it off, kid.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Love a good medic. Catch! You're on the wrong side. Surrender now!
Double KO.
Asgard's might!
Enemy ahead. Prepare to engage. We don't need kings and shady gods.
Double KO.
We're gonna do what we take this.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Beholds the God of Thunder!
Just another thunder god bringing the boom.
Battle Fury burn.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Turn around.
Your powers are mine!
How can a thunder god fall?
I still need you.
Judge, jury, executioner!
My friends!
Pulse charge.
Fire! Rest once more. There's the man, doing what he does best.
Let's hit that.
Take this!
Wrath of Asgard!
Just another cripple. Love a good medic.
Look behind you. Let's go. There's a tree to save.